but this is the beauty of the whole team. Well, minus a couple of people being here. We are going to analyze these storms and just bring you the best information that we can. Thank goodness the tornado risk, I think it's done with. Honestly, to be honest with you, it's now basically a gusty wind event. You can see from Vero Beach to Fort Pierce, back out towards Stewart, the rain is lessening. That is good news. It's still a little bit heavy, especially down towards, I'd say, Delray Beach, down to Boca Raton. We just show you that live shot right there at Boca, and where that warning is still technically in effect. But once you get in these yellows, that's moderate to heavy showers. So we're seeing less and less of the reds. That's good news. But raining pretty good right now in the Gardens, Jupiter Farms, to back out towards Tequesta, Abacoa, Jupiter Farms, moderate rain. Things are getting better for you. We go down towards southern Palm Beach County, still dealing with heavy downpours, a little heavy downpour right there running through the Atlantic Ave, 95. Back almost to Linton, 95 Palmetto Park. It's raining pretty good, but this should be offshore within the next 10 to 15 minutes. These showers continue to, again, move very quickly, but you can see the trend right behind it. You're not seeing a lot of rotation. It's just light to moderate showers. So as we kind of wrap up the day, look at this. Through 2 p.m. max, I think we're dealing with these heavy downpours that are coming in. And then after 2 p.m., we may even get into some sunshine this afternoon as we bring in that cooler and drier air. And it's going to be a shock to your system. When we're talking about a storm system that was as strong and good as this, just wait till that cold air that's going to come through, especially as we get closer towards the next couple of days. Mike, again, thank goodness everything is slowly but surely going away, lessening. The severe weather risk, I think, is pretty much low at this point, and I'm not concerned, fairly confident, not concerned that we're going to see more rotating thunderstorms with this leftover line that's moving through.
Well, not so fast. We're watching what could be a waterspout form just east of Delray, Chris. I'm on the Doppler winds on the Barron radar. You haven't seen this, so that's why you may not agree, but right here you can see what looks like rotation just east of Tropic Isle. So we could have a waterspout forming just to the east of parts of Palm Beach County as it continues to move away. So again, this is just offshore, say Boca Harbor, Delray Beach, the cell moving away. And certainly it looks like we could be seeing a waterspout. The good news is it's over the Atlantic Ocean and continuing to move away. All right, here we are, 1 o'clock. We do not have any active severe thunderstorm warnings or, thankfully, tornado warnings in effect for Palm Beach County. However, tornado watch remains in effect till 3 p.m. In fact, the strongest storms are a little bit farther south. Brooke, let's go into Broward and Palm Beach County, where huge storms are really popping here from Key Largo down toward Homestead. Weather Service currently has a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for this part of Miami-Dade. Can we click on that just to give our viewers a sense? So this one's in effect for another 15 minutes. And looking at some of the information coming in from the Weather Service from just south of Miami down toward the Keys, and we go a little bit farther south, you can see the storm stretching all the way through Marathon. We'll turn on the Key West radar, give you a sense. Look at this line all the way down toward Cuba. Folks in western Cuba dealing with the same storm system we're dealing with as it continues moving in this direction. So again, the strongest storms at the moment, with the exception of that waterspout just east of Delray, would be Miami-Dade, Broward, the Keys, and yes, even the country of Cuba. In our area, we come back here into Palm Beach County. Isolated showers and storms not quite as strong around Jupiter Farms, Abacoa, Palm Beach Gardens, down toward Lantana, a few isolated spots here. There's that strong cell that is just east of Delray Beach. Storms continue in Deerfield Beach, out west toward Parkland as well. So that's where things stand right now. The good news, no active weather warnings. However, not going to let our guard down. We'll continue to watch the storms. Chris, let's go back to you for more.
Just watching again, this is light shower activity now through the Treasure Coast. I mean, look how quickly this is clearing, especially Okeechobee County, back towards western St. Lucie County. Things wrapping up quickly as we go through the course of the early afternoon. Even through Stewart, it was raining pretty good around Stewart Palm City. Now, lessening up just a little bit. These yellows, we can handle. We can handle that. That's moderate heavy showers. When you get in the reds, that's the more torrential rainfall that's coming down. And now that's moving outside of Jupiter to Tequesta, I should say, back out towards Abacoa. The farm's looking way better. Palm Beach Gardens, it's heavy downpours, and in towards downtown West Palm Beach, still heavy downpours continue outside of West Palm. And again, we're watching this, the possibility of a water spout, but thank goodness that severe weather and tornado threat is not on land. Most of it, again, would be a couple of water spouts that are sitting over the Atlantic, but no threat to the line as that speaks. So rain for the next hour, Mike, and then I think we're going to be home free, but we alerted you of the fact that we could see this kind of weather today, and here we are.
Here we are. It's been quite a day, and I know you'll be doing the news tonight.
Yes.
And it'll be interesting to see some of the video coming in for Florida's southwest coast.
I think it's going to be impressive. I'm already getting just some text messages, but we have video now, you said?
Yeah, let's look at some of the video.
Okay.
And this is Fort Myers. At least one confirmed tornado. I know the Weather Service will do a survey to find out how strong the storm was.
I saw one earlier that looked like some transformers were blowing as a funnel cloud reached down to the ground there. So we'll definitely have a lot to look at tonight, I'm sure, not just from our area, but
look
from
at the
all
debris.
over the state.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Crazy.
That's really
Wow.
I mean, I don't remember seeing something like that in Florida in a long time, if at all.
Maybe in Central Florida when they had the outbreaks back in the late 90s.
Around the villages in that area too.
Terrible tornadoes there. Look at that.
This
Again,
crazy video, my goodness.
this is amazing. Amazing. And you can see the transformers blowing. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Chris, do you see this stuff? This is amazing, isn't it?
Brooke and I were talking to our friends that are meteorologists on the Southwest Florida out there in Fort Myers, and they were like, my goodness, we have never seen anything like this.